Yeah, understand.
Right?
Okay.
No, sir.
Right? Well, let's share the class, right?
Okay.
Right. Shalom, Yahweh Shabbat. Right? This is the I.S.U.P.K, Trinidad and Tobago. Right? The Commander GEN.YAHANNA. Right? We are a little bit late today, but slack for the delay. Right? Other technical difficulties. Problem, right? Good. Solid. Right? So today we're going to talk about the Christian lies. We're going to talk about the Sabbath. Right? You know, the Christian church thing saying that the Sabbath is Sunday. Right? The day of rest. You know, the Lord's day of rest is Sunday. Right? That is a lie. Right? Christians don't know the Bible because, of course, their father is the so-called white man. Right? Who is the devil like the Bible speaks about. Right? And the white man taught them the Bible, and the white man has no soul. You understand? So he doesn't understand the Bible, he doesn't understand when black people speak. You understand? So he will just make up a set of garbage, right? A set of lies then. Right? That's why Christ called him a devil. A devil just means a slanderer or a deceiver. You understand? So of course they said that Sunday is from history. Right? From history, you know, we all know that Sunday is the first day of the week. Sunday is the first day. Right? So Monday will be the second day, and so forth. So the seventh day, which is the Sabbath day, will be the Saturday. You understand? But of course, through Christian dogma, they say they change it and say Sunday is the seventh day. Right? Just there's always some excuse with a Christian just to sin. Right? Always some excuse with a Christian just to sin. Right? So somebody let you start out giving Genesis 2 and Genesis 2 start at verse 1. Right? Genesis 2 start at verse 1.
The book of Genesis, chapter 2 and verse 1. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the hosts of them. Verse 2. And on the seventh day, the Most High ended his work which he had made, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made.
All right. Read verse 2 again.
And on the seventh day, the Most High ended his work which he had made, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made.
Right? So on the seventh day the Lord rested, right? From all the work which he had made, right? That was the day of rest, right? That the Lord gives on. Of course, some Christians might say, well, that is the Old Testament. The New Testament says that Sunday now is the Lord's day, is the day to rest. You understand? Some Christians in the world who again don't know the Bible, following the white man's teachings, right? Will say that is the Old Testament. The Old Testament done away with. We are under the new covenant now, which is the New Testament. Right? Of course, that is just another Christian lie. The Old Testament is about the New Testament, and the New Testament is about the Old Testament, right? So, what would be a good scripture to give a Christian when they say that? What would be a good scripture? When they say the Old Testament done away with, you understand? Yes, they know that the seventh day was Saturday. New Testament saying 7 days is Sunday, right? Which of course is not true. Right? But when I scripture, I love feed best. I'll go get them. Yeah, go ahead.
Matthew chapter 5, verses 17 to 19. Matthew chapter 5, verses 17 to 19, sir.
Right, Matthew chapter 5, 17 to 19. Yeah, that good one. Anybody else? Any? 5 and 17 is a good one. Anybody else have any
La peso.
Yeah, your car? Agora here. You can't remember exact scripture, sir. I'm not trying to hate him. Anybody else? You also have anything else? But somebody give me Matthew chapter 5 or 17. Let me read that down first.
Yeah. Matthew chapter 5 and verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
Right? So Christ said, think not that he come to destroy the law. Don't think that he come to destroy the law. Right? The law was in the Old Testament. All the prophets, he didn't come to destroy the prophets, which was in the Old Testament. Right? He just came to fulfill them. Right? He came to fulfill the teachings of the prophets. He came to fulfill the laws. Right? He came to show the spirit of the law. What Christ came to do. Right? Right. And next good one is John chapter 5, verse 45. Right.
Okay. John chapter 5 and verse 45. Do not think that I will accuse you to the Father. There is one that accuseth you, even Moses, in whom you trust.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
I know this is Christ speaking because it was in red.
Okay.
Go ahead.
For had ye believed Moses, you would have believed me, for he wrote about me.
All right, so Christ saying, for had you believed Moses, Moses was of course in the Old Testament, right? You would have believed me, right? Because he wrote of me. So in other words, he's saying, same to what Moses said is the same to what he said. Right? Yes, Moses did his best. Moses tried to make us understand, but in stiff-necked people, we don't understand. So Christ came now and make us understand. He taught us the Spirit. You understand? So he's saying what Moses, if you had believed in Moses, you would believe in me. Because he wrote of me. Go ahead, I think it's
verse 47. But if ye believe not his writings, how shall ye believe my words?
Right? So Christ saying, if you things, the laws what Moses wrote down, judgments what Moses, if you don't believe in Moses' writings, then you can't believe in my words. What Christ was saying is the same doctrines that Moses wrote down, same laws that Moses wrote down. You understand?
Yeah.
So when a Christian saying the Old Testament done away with, that don't matter no more. Christians don't know what they say. Understand? Christians is the reason why there's so much of sin in the world today. Right? All Christians just know to make a sin, make a go against the Lord, right? And make the Lord continuously putting in hell. Right? Christians just don't know the Bible, right? And of course, with that, if you go back to Genesis chapter 2. Genesis chapter 2, yeah. From verse 2, Genesis chapter 2, verse 2.
The book of Genesis. And on the seventh day, God ended his work which he had made.
Right, so on the seventh day, in this Saturday, we had on names like that, right? It was like 7th day, I heard it was, right? Thursday, 2nd day, 7th day, that's what we used to say, right? This is 7th day, you understand? Why can't I just call it Saturday, right? Genesis chapter 2 was, yeah, go ahead and continue.
And on the seventh day, God ended his work which he had made, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made.
Go ahead.
Verse 3. And God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work.
All right, so the Lord blessed the seventh day and he sanctified it. Sanctifying meaning, make it pure, make it clean, and he sanctified it, because in that day he rested from all his work, right, that he had created. Right? Go ahead. Peter, you know?
Which God had created, which God had made. Verse 4. These are the generations of the heavens and of the earth when they were created. In that day, that the Most High Power made the earth and the heavens. Verse 5.
Right, so everything happened on that. You rested because everything was created on the early heavens. Everything was created. So on that 7th day, he took a rest, sanctified that day. Right, that day was supposed to be a holy day. Right, that 7th day, right, which is Saturday. Right, Saturday is the 7th day. That is the day of the Sabbath. Sunday is not the Sabbath. Christians just again making up some other doctrine to make us sin against the Lord. Right, to worship not only 7th day, but on a work day. You understand? That day the Lord said we could go out and do servile work.
Yeah.
You understand? And they want us to rest on that day. So which means what will happen on the 7th day? Yeah, go ahead, God.
I mean, they want us to do survival work on that day.
Right, they want us to do survival work on that day. And where the Lord said we have to rest on that Sabbath, that 7th day. Now, of course, we are in hell. Right? If you have to work on the 7th day, you come and get counsel, and based on the counsel, obviously upon the counsel, you tell her what to do or what not to do, right, on that 7th day. Right? Only because we're in hell right now, we're not the white man's rulership, and you're oppressing us. You understand? So of course, again, these Christians and them, they're just doing everything to make us sin, you know. Our pastors down here in Trinidad molesting children. You understand? Pastors down here, they're telling the wives to leave their husbands and live by yourself. You understand? Why again these pastors just tell people in the church? Right? Sundays is Sabbath.
That's the holy day of the Lord.
Right? That's the holy day of the Lord. Telling the women to leave their husbands. I know that's a true saying, that is not something we make up, eh? Right? A woman tell me that already. She said that well, of course, the church again believe that marriage is a piece of paper, you had a sign and a ring on a finger. So because she and the woman living in the house together, right, the pastor tell the woman, leave the man. That is not right, they have to get married first, which is a ring and a finger. And Bible sex is marriage. You understand? So now, because the pastor now teaching the woman the wrong thing, the pastor making the woman sin. You understand? Because the woman married to the man, they living together, but the pastor, because he believe in the white man's doctrine, he believe in that mark of the beast, and he have it up in his head, right? Which is that ring on finger. The pastor would say, no, if you don't have a ring on finger, you have to leave the man. And that is what the pastor's telling women today, right now in churches, to leave their husbands once they don't have a ring on finger, right? And that is not right. The pastor's making women them sin. Right, pastors molesting children in church. You understand? Our parents today, mothers and fathers, seeing all these evilness that these pastors and them doing in church today, and still putting their children them in church. You understand? That is wrong. I don't know if apparently today Israel just love this seat because we bringing all the truth, we showing all the, and it's still putting their children and them in the church. Understand? So imagine how your child come back home. Child gonna say what? Well, one day your child might just come back and say, hey, I a homosexual. They gonna say, why? You know, then he go break down and cry and confess, well, you know, the pastor molested me when I was so and so age, and you know, he tell me don't tell nobody. So now, you know, I a homosexual now. But then again you go say what the pastor tell me, you know. God loves, what the pastor say? God loves the world. Sin and hate the sinner. What you? That is right? Yeah. He hate the sin, but he love the sinner. Right? So imagine you going to church and the pastor saying that Last night I'm murderer. I'm going to church, I'm trying to change my life, and that was the pastor telling me, God love me even though I'm a sinner. You understand? I don't want to remain in sin. I wouldn't want to change. You understand? So when they come in here, we tell her, hey, you have to change your life because God wants to kill you. You understand? That's what we just say. We just say, nah, God love the sinner. That ain't nothing. You understand? We are going and you can't.
If we hate the sinner, we love the sinner, then it doesn't make sense I stop sinning.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah.
As well.
It doesn't make sense.
You cannot go away, kill him, shoot him.
Yeah.
God still love me, so no matter what I say.
Yeah. God still love you. So imagine that we seen all these evilness at the church, the pastor doing. And Pastor Coffee teaching lies. The Archbishop Charles Gordon in Port of Spain. Charles Gordon in Port of Spain. He agreed with the homosexuals. You understand? The Archbishop Charles Gordon, the Catholic priest in Port of Spain in the cathedral. You understand? He agreed with the homosexuals. And nobody in protest about that. Nobody saying, well, hey, you are priestly man, that's what you say. You understand? But again, Israel apparently like the seat. You understand? I don't know what scripture I'm talking about. I say Israel like the seat. Yeah, that's all I know scripture I'm talking about. Let's say Israel like the seat.
From Santa's life, that's how I'm hearing my it's true. Let me take one. Let me take my question. Anybody else that you have?
Anybody know it? I give my Bible on your Bible. Give Isaiah 30 and 10.
Isaiah 30 and 10, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits.
Right? So the children of Israel, the seers, the seeing that, the pretended that they see not. Any prophets, don't prophesy unto us these right things. Prophesy unto us smooth words. Some prophesy unto us deceit. When I say smooth words like what? When I say smooth words, you're going on.
Words that will fit your agenda or make you comfortable.
Yeah, make you comfortable like. What I want to make comfortable, you're embarrassed?
So I feel so. Something that's interesting. The covenant is for everybody, all nations. One for everybody.
Which is God love everybody. Right? The same one I said, yeah, go ahead and
John 3:16.
right.
You have an idea of God so loved the world.
Right, yes, God so loved the world. Right, the same thing I talk about the sinner, those sinner and hates sin. Right? So like sure, go ahead.
And next good one, like they use this, what goes in your mouth, goes in fire, man, but what comes out. So eat anything they want.
Right. They could eat, yes, they could eat anything they want, right? Right, so again, the Israel is so stiff-necked, right? Stiff-necked people, hard-headed then. You understand? They don't want to hear the truth. And some things, they don't want to hear that, okay, for example, I was talking to a Christian earlier, and he so wants to just have sex with 100 women and then leave them off. And so speaking to him about the truth now, no, you could lie with 100 women, they just have to be single and I'll stay with them forever. You understand? He want to hear the smooth word. He want to hear, yeah, you could have sex with them and then throw them away after. And, yeah. He want to hear the smooth word. You understand? That is what they want to hear, deceit. They don't want to hear the truth. Right? So they tell the prophets, don't prophesy unto us the right thing. Prophesy unto us deceit. Right? So of course, prophets never really prophesy the deceits unless it's a false prophet, which comes from the Christian church. Like Pastor Coffee, you know, the Archbishop Charles Gordon, and them other pastors, what's the name?
Pastor Gemma.
Pastor Gemma. Gemma?
Gemma.
Gemma. Yeah. That woman that is not even supposed to be in church teaching. You understand? So that and all is abomination.
I guess a famous one is Pastor Clyde Dutton.
Pastor Clyde Dutton. Right. What I'm just prophesying deceit, right? But them is the false prophet.
God.
You understand? So you know God is not in that church. You understand? Because in that church, they worship a white homosexual. Right? That white homosexual is Caesar Borgia.
God.
And click on it. Shake it up. Right? If you look up now, Caesar Borgia, right? Caesar Borgia is a white homosexual. Right? His lover was Leonardo da Vinci. Right? Caesar Borgia was the sixth son, no, it was Pope Alexander. Right? The second son of the sixth son. Who's the Pope Alexander, sixth year. Right? The Pope Alexander, right? And his one of his sons was Caesar Borgia. Right? He was a flaming homosexual. His lover was Leonardo da Vinci. Right? He also had sex with his sister, Lucretia Borgia. So that is who Caesar Borgia is, right? That is the image. That is the image of the mark of the beast. Right? That image that was in Rome. Right? That image fell in Rome. Right? America resurrected that image. Right? And that image started to speak lies, speak deceit, speak smooth things. Right? That image started, this is Caesar Borgia. You could see him here, right? See how the word imposter on top of there? Because seeing this white man here, right? It's Christ. This is not Christ. This is a homosexual. Right? But when you go in church today, when you go in Pastor Coffee Church and then Catholic Church with Archbishop Charles Gordon, you'll see this white homosexual. This is what they're trying to push in the Christian church. Right? Trying to push that you can be a homosexual and God will still love you. You understand? Which is a lie. Because in the Bible, God says death to homosexual. And that's what the Lord said, death. You understand? But the church will push and say it's free will, you have your choice, you can choose what you want to do. When the Lord never gave us a choice, he gave us an ultimatum. And now the Lord gave us an ultimatum. Ultimatum meaning, do as I say, or I don't retaliate. Right? If you didn't do what I say, I don't retaliate. And in the Lord's retaliation is death, punishment, right? A judgment, like the Lord's retaliation. Right? That's not free will. Right? Free will don't exist. You understand?
God.
So of course the churches, the Lord won't be in these churches when they're speaking those kind of lies. Right? Of course, like God of everybody, and you could be an Israelite if you say you love God when you could only be an Israelite, right? Once they come from the bloodline of Israel, right? And today the bloodline of Israel is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people.
God.
Right? They are the lost 12 tribes of Israel. You understand? And Christopher Columbus knew that. You understand? He read the Bible and he knew where the 12 tribes were. He read the Apocrypha and saw where the 9.5 or the 10 tribes went. Right? Into the Americas. He saw that. Christopher Columbus knew that and went and conquered us. You understand? So of course the Lord is not with them, right? Right? And saying Sunday is the Sabbath day. That's our next line. Right? But In the I.S.U.P.K, we don't lie about the law.
Good.
Right? We are the home of the truth, and the Lord is with us because we say the same things that the prophets say. Right? Somebody give me Isaiah 28 and 8.
Good.
Right? We say the same thing that the prophets say. That's why you know that the Lord is with us. Right? The churches don't say the same thing that the prophets say. 28 and 8, Isaiah 28 and 8.
Isaiah 28 and 8.
Just now, Jeremiah, yeah, Jeremiah. Exactly. Jeremiah 28 and 8.
Good.
Jeremiah 28 and 8. The prophets that have been before me, and before me, thee of old prophesied both against many countries, and against great kingdoms of war.
Right, so the prophets that has been before me, so they Jeremiah talking here, right? The prophets that has been before me, and of all prophesy of great countries and of war, right? Which readers do that in the school here, you understand? Right now, the scripture says there's a time and season for everything. There's a time for love, a time to hate, a time for peace, a time for war. Right now, there's a time for war right now. Prophesying for war. And this place needs a war right now. World War III is happening right now as we're speaking. Right? The Christian church don't speak about war. Christians don't say, no, all of everybody, they shouldn't have no war. All of put up all the weapons now, let me come together and sing kumbaya. You understand? Give up cookies and cream. But we don't say that. Right? There's a time for war. And of course, the prophet of old used to say the same exact thing. War. Go ahead,
and of evil.
Right? And of evil. Go ahead.
And of pestilence.
And of pestilence. Pestilence, of course, is like, you know, sickness, diseases, you understand? Of course, there's some heathen. Right? When I say heathen, means somebody who's not an Israelite. Right? So they are heathen. Once it's not an Israel, once it don't come from 12 tribes of Israel, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, these are heathen. Right? And of course, if a heathen do some harm to our brothers or sisters, you will prophesy pestilence on them. You'll say, I pray that you die of cancer in your sleep tonight. Just fall asleep and you just get cancer, and the cancer just reach 10 stage or 100 stage and it die. You understand? You know, that's what we just pray. We just pray for. And of course, the prophets, I read Jeremiah 28 and 8, used to say the same exact thing. We used to prophesy of those things, prophets. This is how you know what we're saying is what the Lord saying. You understand? This is how you know what we're saying is the truth. Churches don't speak that. Go ahead and verse 9, I believe. You know?
Verse 9, the prophet which prophesied of peace when the word of the prophet shall come to pass.
Right. So the prophets which prophesied of peace. Right? The prophets which prophesied of peace is Pastor Coffee, Archbishop Charles Gordon, T.D. Jakes, Eddie Long, and Pastor Gemma. Pastor Gemma.
You go search your board.
Right? You understand? The prophesying of peace. And where?
Then shall the prophet be known.
No. Prophesying of peace. Start over. Prophesying. Yeah, start over. Verse 9.
Right, verse 9. The prophet which prophesied of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come.
Right. What I mean there? When the word of the prophet shall come to pass. What I mean there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead, Byron.
And they say that peace will come. It's supposed to see it happening, but you still see crime happening. You still seeing people dying.
Right.
They're not come back.
Right. So the prophet is prophesied of peace, which is the Christian church, I say, right? And Barrett now said correctly, to come to pass, meaning it will happen now. Go ahead, Amsha.
Then shall the prophet be known that the Lord has truly sent him.
Right. Then shall the prophet shall be known that the Lord have truly sent him. Right? So, for years now that we hear Christian church prophesying of peace and love and harmony. We all should get together and make cookies and cream, give it out, sing kumbaya. And we should put away the nuclear weapons. That thing that America going up in America with Star Wars. Going up in America and they have a nuclear bomb waiting for whatever. I forget the name of it. Nice. They have it up in America, right? Let's look up Operation Star Wars or something, so right, you will see it. Right? You go tell you the name. Right? So for years, these Christian church and them prophesying peace. You have any peace going on right now on the earth? So therefore that we know that the Lord is not with them. You understand?
Okay.
Find that thing from there. So, find I'm thinking yes. Strategic Defense Initiative. That is what it is. Strategic Defense Initiative.
Yeah.
Right? Right? It was a proposed missile defense system intended to protect the United States from attack by our ballistic strategic nuclear weapons. Right? The concept was first announced publicly by President Ronald Reagan, right, in 1983. Right? Of course, if continue to, they were just talking about they have this weapon in outer space now, right, to protect them from any. Well, we know it's to protect them from any life form that the sea may be coming, maybe Christ, right? They know Christ coming. And the white man know Christ coming to wipe them out. Right? So they're trying to protect themselves. You understand? They make this weapon of faith on outer space to try to protect them from Christ, right? Of course, we all know when Christ comes, and all that going to get destroyed. You understand? So if the prophets prophesying peace, right, the church leaders prophesying peace, and it didn't come to pass, we know that God not with them. Right? That's why the Lord is not in these Christian churches. That's why I see all these terrorist attack, people running in churches and shooting it up. The Lord is not with them. You understand? So yeah, go ahead. Sure.
When you check them Christian church, it's the same set of people in church for the same year, like if they're going to school. Right? Over and over. Nobody coming in, nobody ain't leaving, nobody ain't going.
Yeah.
Same thing over and over.
Yeah, the same thing. They like the church, they like the lies, they like the deceit. You understand? Everything that they taught, they pass on to the church. You understand? This cycle just continue over and over. You understand? Somebody give me Leviticus 23. Leviticus 23 and I'm wrong.
Come on, time.
Yeah.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, even these are my.
So you all know what I speak on the children of Israel. Right? On children of Israel, right? He didn't say speak unto the whole world. He didn't say speak unto the whole East Indian community. He didn't say speak unto the African people or the Chinese or the white people, right? Or Esau. He said Israel, right? Because these was only concerned for Israel. The laws, the feasts, those was only for Israel, right? Concerning the feasts, and you all know the feasts. You know, the feasts are first fruits, right? All of feasts are it have. Right, feast of the trumpets, feast of tabernacle, right, and so forth, right? Right. They have to be holy convocations, holy Kwadash, right? Holy means, right? So speaking holy convocations, right? Separate, right? Even these are my feasts. Go ahead on verse 3.
6 days shall work be done.
Right, so 6 days shall work be done. Right.
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest.
Right, but the 7 days is the Sabbath of rest. Right? The 7 days is Sabbath of rest. Right? Sabbath. So Sabbath means rest. Right? Well.
And holy convocation, ye shall do therein. Ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Most High in all your dwellings.
Right? This is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings, right? And so, of course, this is the Sabbath we have it every Saturdays, 12 p.m. You know, this is the Sabbath we also have. We come up here with the priests, you know, blow the horn. And we keep it holy. As the Lord said, keep it, always have it on the 7th day, which is the Saturday. Right? Sabbath really starts at Friday sundown to ending at Saturday sundown. Right? Because the day really starts in the evening. The day really starts in the evening. Right? So on the Saturday we have the Sabbath service. Right? We rest. Right? We take a rest on that day. You understand? Give me Deuteronomy 5 and 12. 5 and 12. Yeah, 5 and 12, yeah.
Deuteronomy 5 and 12. Keep the Sabbath day to sanctify it, as the Lord thy God hath commanded thee.
Right, keep the Sabbath day and sanctify it, you know, keep it clean. Sanctify, keep it clean. And as the Lord hath commanded thee. Understand? Go ahead.
6 days thou shalt labor and do all thy work.
Right, so 6 days we labor and doing work. 6 days, you know all that. Alright? Go ahead.
Verse 14. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
Right, on the 7th day is the Sabbath, so 6 days we're going to work, be slaving. You know? Slaving doing what? Welding, cutting grass, fixing engines. You know what I'm saying? But I used to go in the gardens, do some farming. You understand? So 6 days working, on the 7 days, the rest is the Lord's Sabbath, the 7th day, right? Which is the Saturday. Right? Now go ahead.
In it thou shalt not do any work.
Yeah, thou.
In it thou shalt not do any work, and thou shalt nor thy son, nor thy daughter, nor thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy ox, nor thy ass, nor any of these cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates, that thy manservant and thy maidservant may rest as well as thou.
Right?
No.
So right. So you all understand what there was explaining the Sabbath day. You all understand what they just explained there? Anybody could explain what they was explaining what happened on the Sabbath? Anybody could explain that? Go ahead, Barry.
Sorry, what I was saying is that the servile duties you normally do on that day, that you rest from the servile duties that you normally perform.
Right here. Right here, but when you read it, what you get at, that's what I say about when you read it, what it's saying here. When you read it.
The maid servants is to follow that same order.
Right, the maid servants had to follow that same order. So them had to rest, the animals and all had to rest too. Right.
The stranger that is within your gates.
Right, the stranger within the gates here.
Follow that same order, but you have to come that state of responsibility.
Right. Right. So of course some people might say animals do work, but animals does do work. Right? People who is farmers and them think them go know. Right? So you're saying everybody had to rest, even your maid servant and all, the man servant, maid servant, the animals, all of them had to rest on that same day. Right? Go ahead and verse 15, Sure.
Verse 15. And remember that thou was a servant in the land of Egypt.
Servant, yeah, go ahead.
And that the Lord thy God brought thee out from thence through a mighty hand and by a stretched out arm. Therefore the Lord thy God commanded thee to keep the Sabbath holy, keep the Sabbath day.
Right? So in other words, Lord just saying, no, we were treated bad in Egypt. So just remember to keep the Sabbath. Remember to keep the Sabbath. So the people who working for you and all. We were servants, as it said here, we were servants in the land of Egypt. We were treated bad in Egypt. So we don't want to treat our servants bad. Day to rest, because we don't have no day to rest. You understand? The Egyptians didn't give you this. You can't just say something.
That's what I'm clear understanding. Once they during time, when you have the servants or handmaids, attenders, were those servants or handmaids, were they our brothers or were they heathens?
Our brothers. Our brothers, yeah. Just like a normal work. Some people will say it's slavery, but I don't say it's slavery because it's something totally different. So when you read about it, the Lord never said to beat them, never said to treat them harsh. You understand? It was like, yeah, go ahead.
So that was, the law was more or less to keep and maintain brotherhood.
Right.
Between brother and brothers. So they weren't treated brother like how he was treated, or we were treated in Egypt.
In Egypt, right. That's why I say, remember how God was a servant in the land of Egypt. So you go, no, I can't treat my brother like, can't treat my man servant or me servant and everything. I need a rest. You understand? And we were treating by an Egypt. So give me Exodus 16, verse 16. 16 and 16 Exodus. So the 7 days is Saturday, that is the Sabbath, right? Not the Sunday. Right?
Now
16 and 16, 16 and 16.
Book of Exodus 16 and 16. This is the thing which the Lord hath commanded. Gather of it every man according to his eating, and omer for every man according to the number of your persons. Take ye every man for them which are in the tents.
Right, so there's talking about like as of the food or the crops or whatever. When I say Oma, and Oma for every man, Where is Oma? You know?
I believe that has to do with like weight and measure.
Right there.
Or something like that.
Right there. Weight and measure, right? So like measure. Right? So like, and measure for every man. Right? According to what is person. Alright? Go ahead, what's your name? Bayat? Yeah, go ahead.
And the children of Israel did so, and gathered some more, some less.
Right? So the children of Israel they gathered to, it wasn't Moses alone working, Moses had people working, the nation was so big again. You couldn't do it all by themselves, we gathered some people, everybody had different ranks. These was the people who was gathering the crops and stuff to make people eat. Right? But the children of Israel they did so, and they gathered some more and some less. Go on verse 18.
And when they did meet it with an Omer, he that gathered much had nothing over, and he that gathered little had no lack. They gathered every man according to his eating.
Right? So every man how much they could afford to eat, they did that. Right? Nobody don't get over, nobody don't get less. Right? Go ahead.
And Moses said, let no man leave off it till the morning. Notwithstanding,
Go ahead.
they hearkened not unto Moses, but some of them left of it until the morning, and ate bread worms, and stank, and Moses was wroth with them.
Right? So Moses had told them to let no man leave it till the morning. Right? Meaning what? Because let no man leave it there. Right? So you're supposed to eat it. Right? But they didn't, so that they left it, and then some of them get still, it had worms in it, it gets sting. So Moses was vexed with them. Right? So what we are now is 21. So go ahead.
And they gathered it every morning, every man according to his sin. And when the sun waxed hot, it melted.
Go ahead.
And it came to pass that on the sixth day they gathered twice as much bread.
Okay. This is 6 day, right? Go ahead. Twice as much bread in 6 day. Go ahead.
2 omers for one man, and all the rulers of the congregation came and told Moses. And he said unto them, this is that which the Lord hath said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord. Bake that which you will bake today, and set that you will set, and that which remaineth over lay up for you to be kept until the morning.
Right? So he makes sure and let them know that tomorrow is the Sabbath. Tomorrow is the rest of the Holy Sabbath. Right? So you have to bake what you have to bake today and do all them stuff you have to do, right? Right? And tomorrow is the Sabbath. Look up the word Sunday. Look up the word Sunday in the Wikipedia. Okay.
Come. Can we definition of Sunday in Wikipedia?
Yeah, well.
Come. Sunday is a day of the week between Saturday and Monday.
Right, Sunday is the day of the week between Saturday and Monday. Go ahead.
Sunday is a day of rest in most Western countries as part of the weekend and weeknight. For most observant Christians, Sunday is observed as a day of worship and rest, holding it as the Lord's Day and the day of Christ's resurrection.
Right, so some Christians are saying that Sunday is the Lord's Day and like the worship. Right, and the day of Christ's resurrection. Go ahead.
Okay. In some Muslim countries and Israel, Sunday is the first work day of the week.
Right, so in some Muslim countries and Israel, Sunday is the first work day of the week. Right, why the same Muslim countries and Israel, because of course the Islamic community stole biblical doctrine. Right, they came the Muhammad, who called himself a prophet, came over to Israel, saw what we did, saw the teachings of the Bible, and copied it and write the Quran. Right? That is why it seems the same practices as us, as the Bible, I should say. Right? Because they stole biblical doctrine from us. You understand? Go ahead.
According to the Hebrew calendar and traditional Christian calendars.
Right, so they're saying according to the Hebrew calendar and traditional Christian calendars, go ahead.
Sunday is the first day of the week.
Sunday is the first day of the week, meaning what? Saturday will be 7th day. Right? So Christians know, in other words, Christians know that the Saturday is the Sabbath day. And Saturday is the rest day. But because of, I don't know, Christianity, just confuse the brain. Right? Because Christianity makes you sin. Just say, you know what, that we're going to make Sunday now. You know, so that's what Christians right. You know, so right below it, have the etymology, etymology. Yeah. Yeah, read that lady. Etymology.
Etymology. The name Sunday, the day of the sun, is derived from Hellenistic astrology, where the 7 planets, known in English as Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, the Sun, Venus, Mercury, and the Moon, each had an hour of the day assigned to them. And the planet, which regent during the first hour of the day, gave its name
we Lord saying we're not supposed to be the made at those. Let the heathen be the made at those signs of heaven.
Yeah.
You understand? You see the star, just see the star, you live like a star, that is it. See the sun, that is it. You go and bow down and worship and say, well, I'll hold this after the sun. Nah, none of that. So somebody else give me Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 15. Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 15. We're not supposed to be this made at the sun and star and moon. All those stuff.
Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 15. Take ye therefore good heed unto yourselves, for ye saw no manner of similitude on the day that the Lord spake unto you in Horeb out of the midst of the fire.
Right? Saw no manner of similitude in the day that the Lord spake unto you in Horeb out of the midst of fire. Right? When it says similitude, you know, meaning you don't see nothing similar, like you don't see a cow, you don't see a goat, you don't see a sheep, you don't see the star, the same similitude, similar, you don't see nothing similar to those things. You understand?
Okay.
Go ahead, 16.
Okay. Lest ye corrupt yourselves and make to you a graven image, the similitude of any figure, the likeness of male or female.
Right, similitude again, similar. Right, this ye corrupt yourselves and graven image. Right, similar of any figure like the likeness of a male or female. Right, so they're saying here, don't corrupt yourselves so you can make any image. You understand? These image today is them statues.
Yeah.
Right, that we'll see today. Right, don't make any male or female statues, graven image like those things, right? Like what they had in the the golden calf.
Okay.
Right. Go ahead, verse 17.
Okay. The likeness of any beast that is in the earth, the likeness of any winged fowl that flieth in the air.
Right, so male and female, right? Don't make no, you will corrupt yourselves. Don't make no graven image of any male and female,
Okay.
or any beast, or any likeness of winged fowl that is in the air. Go ahead.
Okay. The likeness of anything that creepeth on the ground, the likeness of any fish that is in the waters beneath the earth.
Right, so not even fish, things that in the sea, right, or things that creep on the ground, you know, cockroach, you know, lizard, whatever. And so go ahead.
Okay. Unless thou lift up thine eyes unto heaven, and when thou seest the sun, and the moon, and the stars, even all the host of heaven, should be driven to worship them and serve them, which the Lord thy God hath divided unto all nations under the whole heaven.
Right. Now, when you lift up your eyes to the heaven, right? Of course, the sky is a heaven too, right? Apart from the earth being another heaven, talking about the sky too. So the Lord's talking about the heaven now in the sky, right? Because you all know that there's four heavens, right? You all know the four heavens? Four heavens.
Heaven with the Most High dwells.
Right, yeah. Heaven with the Most High dwells.
Heaven as in now talking about the skies, but the stars and the stars and moon. They're not gonna do it. Are ruling 144.
Right.
So
Well, all right. Well, one, you got space, then the ozone layer.
yeah, that was that.
Ozone layer.
That was
Right.
that.
Heaven on earth, and then with the Most High. Right, with the Most High. All right. So you see here when you look up to the heaven now and you see the stars and sun and moon, you were not worshiping those things too. Right. Right. The Lord don't give it to those he don't give it, he don't give us those things to worship. And every heathens want to worship it, they will get that. Right?
Okay.
Somebody look up the Lord's Day. Yeah, look up the Lord's Day. Journal. You have read the Lord's Day?
Lord's Day on Wikipedia?
Yeah.
The Lord's Day in Christianity is generally Sunday, the principal day of communal worship. It is observed by most Christians as the weekly memorial of the resurrection of Jesus Christ, who is said in the canonical Gospels to have been witnessed alive from the dead early on the first day of the week. The phrase appears in Revelation 1:10. According to some sources, Christians held corporate worship on Sunday in the first century. An early example of Christians meeting together on a Sunday for the purpose of breaking bread and preaching is cited in the New Testament.
Right. So when go around, they say that the Lord's Day can preferably be 7th day or Saturday. Sunday is also known as the 8th day. They're saying Sunday is also known as the 8th day, right? But this Sunday thing worship, or the Sunday as the rest day, really stems from Constantine, right?
Okay.
So look up what edict is. Yeah, edict, I think EDICT. Yeah, edict, or what I mean.
Yes. An official order or proclamation issued by a person in authority.
By a person in authority, right?
Okay.
I believe it's edict. It's wrong, but anyway. So it's somebody in authority who put out an order.
Okay.
Right? We'll look up the Edict of Constantine. Edict of Constantine. Yeah, they say.
We have the Edict of Milan.
Yeah, but it do say Edict of Constantine, like, and it has like a small word in about it.
Yeah. You say that. That was the overall name of it, of Constantinus.
Yeah.
But you're not continue to read it, or?
Yeah. When I type in Edict of Constantine, it's like a small thing.
Yeah.
I think Milan's supposed to be in 2 years, but it's supposed to get a small. It's supposed to.
Okay. Edict of Constantine. The Edict of Milan was a letter signed by the Roman emperors Constantine and Licinius that proclaimed religious tolerance in the Roman Empire. The letter was issued on February 13, 313 AD,
Right.
and stopped the persecution of Christians.
Right. So the Edict of Milan, right, that was a letter. It was just a letter signed by the Roman Emperor Constantine, right, that proclaimed religious toleration in the Roman Empire. Right now, I believe that is a letter right now. I was looking up to see how can I read it about so much? Is in the 3rd chapter. Edict of Constantine, I believe what was the name of it. Right? It says on the 3rd chapter, right? I believe it's a book 2. In the 3rd chapter of this book, right, the Edict of Constantine, right, and of course Constantine is a black man, as you all know, right? He was a Roman emperor, right? Constantine, a black man, just like how all them other black men rose up in power, even though white people was prominent, right? So it's like you know, this Colin Kaepernick, that's his name, Colin Kaepernick, right? He was the black Jamaican. Yes, you correct me, right? He was Colin Powell. He was Colin Powell. Colin Powell. Colin Powell, the general, yeah. Right? He rose up. He was the black general from. He was a brother from Jamaica. Came to America and rose up in power, and he became the armies, the general of them armies, right, in the U.S. Army. You understand? Same thing was Constantine. He was a black man who rose up in power, right, and he didn't wrote the Bible, but he had started something called the Council of Nicaea. Right? You all know what the Council of Nicaea was about? Council of Nicaea. You all know what that was about? Yeah, go ahead, America.
The one is that was a council gathered of the religious leaders of the day. So so-called trash out the religious issues that they had of doctrine between the different factions.
So in other words, it was like doctrinal debates. They used to have, right? They didn't write the Bible, but you used to have doctrinal debates. Like, some of them might debate and say, well, all right, it did have an immaculate conception. They might say, no, it didn't have no such an immaculate conception. You know, Mary had sex and she made Christ. Some might say, God love everybody. Some might say, no, God doesn't love everybody here. It had different worlds on the planet Earth. That world means the world of Israel. It doesn't mean so that there was debating in Council of Nicaea, right?
Yeah.
So in that book, the Edict of Constantine, right, in the 3rd chapter of the book, right, it says on the 3rd of March 321, right, Constantine made a decree that Sunday be observed as the Roman day of rest. Right, so there's where the Christians and them get, well, Sunday go be the day to rest, right, and not the Saturday. So they push the Sabbath on the Sunday and not the Saturday, right? That was on March the 3rd, right? This is the book Edict of Constantine, right? On the 3rd chapter of the book, right? It says on the 3rd of March 321, Constantine made a decree that Sunday be observed as the Roman day of rest, right? And from the rich to the poor must rest, and all workshops must be closed, right? But the people in the country, yeah, go ahead.
What was the date again?
The 3rd of March 321. Right? He made a decree on that day, 3rd of March 321. Right? I was looking for it. When you get time, you could just look up the Edict of Constantine. Look up the Edict of Milan too, because that could be in that too. Well, I know it's in the 3rd chapter. Right? He also said that people who is in the countryside who doing agriculture, them have to continue doing works. Right? People who doing agriculture, them have to remain to do their works freely. right? And also, of course, Constantine said he got it from the Sunday rest, he got it from paganism. Right, that Sunday rest, he got that from paganism. Yes, and of course, Constantine was not in the truth. Right, he was not in the truth, so of course he watching those paganism, those things from Egyptology, you understand, and seeing that Sunday will be they are the rest now, right? Which is not true. Right? It's supposed to be Saturday, the 7th day, right? Not the first day. Sunday is just the first day. The Christian church, the lies of the Christian church, all those things will be tied up within the Illuminati. You understand? All those things just tied up within the Illuminati. You understand? The Christian church, they took our doctrine and taught us lies. They teach us the truth, they teach us in a way of lies. You understand? That's why you see people say, oh, look at that from Egyptology, or look at that from Egypt, right? Not knowing that Egypt, America, Roman, right? The Greeks, all those things is one. Christianity, all those things is one. So of course, when Christianity teaching in the Bible, people who don't know better from the Bible will say, well, we get that from Egypt. It's because of how the Christian church taught us the Bible. You understand? The Bible was not supposed to be taught like how the Christians teaching it. Like how Christians just don't understand the Bible. It have words in it where you have to go back into the Greek and go back into the Hebrew. Really understand the meaning of it. You understand? A lot of people don't even know that when they say let us, maybe the Lord said let us make man in our image and likeness. Them literally thinking is how we face look. You understand? And then they say now, well, God is a man of many faces. You understand? Not knowing that it was really Alahayam. You had to go into the Hebrew and look it up. Alahayam means powers or rulers. To get to understand it's Christ and the angels that they was talking about here. The Lord just gave the order. The Lord didn't come down and do it. The Lord gave Christ the orders. Christ said, right, can. Christ went to say, angels, right. Now, Michael, right. Gabriel, here what you go do? The thing, all go so right, bam. However they do it, if it was a big bang, they make an explosion, however they do it, they form the molecules and things together. From the earth, the landmass, the water. That is how they did it. Understand? But of course, the Christian church, that is part of the Illuminati. Like part of the Illuminati, the Christian church. Understand? So they were trying to push our agenda themselves. You understand? But of course, they're trying to push on one world order. Right? Which has nothing to do with the Bible, of course. In this one world order you're going to have is when we're going to rule the earth, and you're going to put all the other races in slavery. Right? The kingdom of heaven is going to be a beautiful day. The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indian people is going to whip the backs of the Native, going to whip the backs of the East Indians, going to whip the backs of the white man, the Chinese, the Syrians, right, the Africans and them, right, you're going to whip the backs of all of them. That is the kingdom of heaven to come, right, and the kingdom of heaven is coming soon. You understand? So of course, some of the Illuminati today, it looks beautiful, it looks wonderful. You understand? It looks inviting. Right? You understand? Of course, when you open the Christian church and you see how wonderful and beautiful the Christian church looks, you know, the candles, the lights, curtains, it's inviting. Right? But that is all that is part of the Illuminati. And all that is part of this, the light, the secret societies in there. You understand? But when you come into the Christian church, when it's inviting, what does happen? You turn into a homosexual. You want to have sex with another man's wife. You do all sorts of evilness. You become a murderer. You start to sell drugs. Understand? The woman leave you for something else. She might leave you for a dog. You understand? all is that is what the secret society in the Christian church is trying to push right now. I want to teach the Bible. So I want not supposed to be preaching the Bible. So I don't know why it is the church is still doing it.
Oh, God.
And no matter how much no matter you could show them 1,000 precepts, they still will say nah. And the Lord just don't want them to come to the truth, so you know. So somebody give me Isaiah 29 and 15. Isaiah 29 and 15. So that's it. Let's see.
Isaiah 29 and 15.
Yeah, check. That's one. I'll see in South passage. Give me Proverbs 26 and 24 here. Proverbs 26. Verse 24.
Proverbs 26, verse 24. He that hateth dissembleth with his lips, and layeth up deceit within him.
Right? He that hated dissembleth with his lips, and layeth up deceit, right, within him. Right? All nations hate us. You know, the Chinese, the East Indians, the white man, the Africans. You understand? All nations hate us. Right? And they're trying to destroy us. They're trying to destroy us through words, if it's through wars, however they're trying to destroy us through everything, right? Right? The most subtle one is the so-called white man. Right? He's the most subtle one, right? The white man, right? He laid up deceit, right? That deceit by saying, God loves everyone, right? Christ is a white homosexual, right? And fear, when he speaks fear, you can't believe him. Right? Go on and read verse 25. Yeah.
When he said fear, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart.
Right? When he speaketh fear, believe him not. Right? For there are 7 abominations in his heart, right? So he's speaking fear like all of everybody, blah blah blah. So you all must come together as one. You understand? So when he speaketh fear, believe him not. Because there are 7 abominations in his heart, and we could see those 7 abominations. I don't know any abomination. I don't know 7 any abomination, right? 7 abominations in his heart. So meaning, like one, he could say, you could do abortion. Right? Well, by it.
Yes, homosexuality.
Homosexuality is okay. Right? Right, that's all.
So, yeah, separation and Israelite, that's how we different people. They separate three friends.
Right. So you telling us, use our Venezuelans, we Trinidadians, so there's 2 different people. If you think, right, it's different people and we go start to hate each other now. Because so the Venezuelans can't come in here. There is not a Trinidadian, you have to be a Trinidadian to come here. You understand? So we want to fight with the Venezuelans now, not knowing these brothers. Right, that abomination. Anything else? That is true.
So I guess we could eat pork, crab, lobster, and shrimp on 2 meats.
You could eat anything. Right? Pork and crab. What again?
Like I said,
Yeah, go ahead.
you could only have one wife.
You can only have one wife, right? Just like a man could have more than one wife. You understand? If he chooses to, go ahead. Like 5, 2 more, 7 abominations in your heart. Yeah, go ahead. That's all.
You got one in the scripture on the Most High Christ and the people and the prominent people of the Bible.
Right, he lie about the descriptions of them, the prominent people of the Bible. Because if you don't lie, imagine you're going to get to and you explain to them. Well, you don't even have to explain to them because they already know. Who knows, they might not even have to get to. Because they might have tried to live like these black niggers that they see in the Bible. Christ was this black nigger that tried to live like him. And say, you know what? I want to be like Christ. I want to be like Moses. I want to be like Elijah. I want to be like Elisha. See Elijah and he get the powers. We see him. I want to be just like that. They will not know crime. But because we oppress the white man, subjugate him to worship white people and white God, we say now, well, white people are so powerful and they're ruling us. Understand? And the God and all is white. And I don't want to have nothing to do with that Bible because that means God will love you. God can't love you. I don't want to hear nothing more the Bible. God white was so big. I would just be a drug dealer, a murderer, a thief, a rapist, a homosexual. You understand? Because look, the God gave them the strength to rape my own thing. I was saying you get to and cause crime, yes? But if they teach them the right thing, you won't have to get those black people that would have been ruling right now. So that color means something. And that white have color in the Bible. So it means something. Just like how it have a traffic light. So it have different colors in traffic light. It means something. If it traffic light on the red and it still drive through, you're getting an accident. So color does mean something. Color is something very powerful and it means something. And it's about time the churches actually start seeing that Christ is black, God black, the angels black. Imagine the angels are not dark in complexion. Right? You understand? I'm sure you was going to say something, Sha? You was going to say something?
Oh yeah, I was going to say like the abomination. I was going to say like the pagan holidays like Christmas and Easter thing.
Right, yes. Worshiping, yes. You're not supposed to have any of those feast days of the heathens. You understand? The Lord don't like that. The Lord see hate and he despise those feast days. And there was abomination. You understand? So let's see time to the same thing about more time. They give me Isaiah 65 and 13. Yeah.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 65, and verse 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. And behold, behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed.
Right? So in other words, the Lord saying here, hey, if you serve me, you go eat. You go live, you go rejoice. Right? So my servant shall eat, but you will go be hungry. Servant go drink, but you will go be thirsty. Right? And that was how the Lord saying, if you serve me, right? If you keep the law, statutes, and commandments, you understand? You go drink, you go eat. Right? But the ones who don't, you shall be hungry, you will be thirsty. Right? And how else really serve the Lord? By fearing him. You understand? That's how you serve the Lord, by fearing him. Right? You know when you watch the Rockefellers and the Rothschild, I think it was Rothschild, yeah. You know, sometimes I don't know, before I was into that, I used to get frightened. I used to watch them pictures and then the secret society, then the Illuminati trying to bring about this one agenda with some chip in your hand. You just get frightened when you see it what's going on. Understand? But the Lord, once they fear the Lord, the only thing to do right now is to fear the Lord. That's the Bible. You can't fear nothing. You can't fear voodoo. You can't fear the Illuminati. Right? You can't fear the secret society. You understand? Even though right now the secret society and them again, as I now said, they're trying to make the Illuminati welcoming. So once they see the church, it's a welcoming thing. And once they come inside it, just making you do evilness. It's wiping away all that you know about your God and your culture and your history. They bring about the history of the Romans and the Greeks. Right? Which is paganism, idolatry, right? Sin. Right? That's what the Illuminati really is about. To bring about sin on the face of the earth. Right? Yeah, go ahead, Mikhail.
Also need aspect of the Illuminati to bring also like fear. They bring a lot of things on social media. More recently, they started bringing a lot of UFO, so-called UFO information, a lot of misinformation. I mean, we know what they are,
right?
But they're bringing it. They're going to fight against this alien. They're going to fight against this, outer space. Aliens coming to control everything. So there's a lot of fear mongering of the people because of that misinformation.
Right. So of course, and the Lord said, "Don't give me Isaiah 51 and 12, and just to fear the Lord. That's what we have to do. Fear the Lord and keep His commandments. We have nothing to worry about, right? The wisest book on the face of the earth is the Bible. Son, once you read that book, you get to understand that it's not nothing to fear but the Lord Himself. You understand? It's not nothing to fear but the Lord Himself. Isaiah 51 and 12. Well,
the book of Isaiah, chapter 51 and verse 12. I, even I, am He that comforted you. Who art thou, that thou shouldest be afraid of a man that shall die?
Right, so the Lord saying, how can you be afraid of a man that shall die? Right, you can't be afraid of a man that shall die. You can't be afraid of them Rockefellers. And then them could die just like you. Or you could be afraid of a man that shall die. Go ahead.
And of the Son, and of the Son of Man, which shall be made as grass.
Go ahead. Verse 13.
Verse 13. And forgettest the Lord thy Maker, that hath stretched forth the heavens and laid the foundations of the earth, and has fared continually every day because of the fury of the oppressor, as if he were ready to destroy. And where is the fury of the oppressor? Verse 14.
Right, so you all understand that? Right, so he's trying to say, you are afraid of a man on the earth and die, just like you. Right, but there's a man in heaven, right, a God and right, the Most High. You don't fear Him. You understand? Like Christianity. You understand? All those people who are afraid of the Rockefeller and the Rothschild, and they're afraid that they can die. And them as Christians, they ask them what religion is, they say they're Christian. You understand? Go ahead, Amika.
So besides those names that they call, we have like even our local, you're fairly local,
Right.
which doctor, Helen and all the marathonocks. The Obiada women,
right,
in the street next door.
Mm-hmm.
People tend to fear them. Just like you say, they die just as us.
Yeah. Those people, those Laja Bless will be a man, will be a woman, right? All those people are them in Trinidad who fear will be and voodoo. Right? Those people, they don't have no magical power, so you're not supposed to fear them. They are just ordinary man and woman who can die just like us. That's why the scripture say, don't be afraid of a man that shall die. Don't be afraid of a man that shall die. That is Isaiah 51 and 12. Right? There's a power in heaven. Who is supposed to fear and don't fear him? Understand? That power gave me Matthew 10 and 28. Matthew 10 and 28. There's a power in heaven who you're supposed to free, and you don't free them. But you free of Sukunyan, Nacha bless. So you want to get some horseshoe and put the horseshoe by your door and beads, to put the beads to protect you and walk inside back to front. I'm saying those things as powers. And those powers go and protect you. Those things don't have powers. Those things can protect you. The Lord alone can protect you. Right? And believing in obi and voodoo is a sin. Right? Having fear is a sin. Fear is a demon. You understand? To get rid of those fear, you have to fight them demons inside you. So if you're afraid of obi and voodoo, if you feel something haunting you, throw away the horseshoe. Just pray to you, Lord. Don't walk inside back to front. If you feel something holding you down in the night, just read up what do you think when you're sleeping again? Yeah. Sleep paralysis. If you feel something holding you down, just read up on what sleep paralysis is. Understand? So the next time you feel something holding down, you know that it's sleep paralysis. You understand? Yeah, you had something to do with it. Matthew 10 and 20.
Matthew 10 and 20.
Yeah.
And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell.
Right? So it's saying fear not him that can kill the body. Right? So in other words, don't fear a man that can die just like you, who could pull out a gun and shoot you, pull out a knife and stab you up. And so the scripture says don't fear him. Right? But rather fear the person that can take both your body and soul and put it in hell. Right? That scripture is a reincarnation scripture. So of course, reincarnation exists, reincarnation, resurrection. It's the same thing, right? Just the Greeks used to speak a little bit different to the Hebrews. So the ones said reincarnation, they would say resurrection. But it's the same thing. You die and you come back again. You die and you come back again. It's the same thing. Right? So this is a reincarnation scripture. Right? When you die, you get judged right on you. The Lord's going to judge you right on you. And based on how you was in your life, the Lord is going to put you in hell. Hell is a condition, right? It's a bad condition. That is what hell is. It's just a very bad condition. An example of hell. Some people born with AIDS. Some people born with cancer. Some people born with diabetes. And some people born crack babies. You know, you're born as a baby. The parents pain. The parents paying cocaine down your throat. Understand? I'll give an example as hell.
Like yes, like black on black crime.
Black on black crime. Women having an evil eye towards their husband. Understand? All that is hell.
Like yes,
Go ahead.
Molestation.
You know, you go in the church, pastor molest you. All that is hell. Imagine you go by somebody who's supposed to be holy. Somebody who's supposed to be sanctified. You understand? And he molesting you. So you molesting you now as this young little boy, you go up to be a homosexual. Then you know with the trauma that you have in your mind, you go and molest somebody now when you grow up too. So you want to pass from that trauma. You understand? All that is hell. Hell is just the other day somebody in somebody down here in Trinidad some months ago showed their baby in the lavas. The lavas is where they start all the rubbish. Go and you know the people come and they burn up the rubbish. I just the other day somebody showed their child, a newborn child in the lavas. And all that is hell. You know, you now born as a child and you end up in lavas, in rubbish, you know, in the dump, right? All that is hell. All that hell is just a bad condition. Yeah, I'm as well.
That person, the mother has to, or the father has to be insane. So that mental condition that they can do as well. To be in that kind of insane model, you know, that might state with real help.
Yeah. You have to be really in health. So much poverty, you know. There's poverty. You just can't take it no more. You understand? Hell is just a bad condition, you know. You're born blind, you're dumb, deaf. You're born retarded. You understand? You're born at time, I believe it's cerebral palsy. Are these same as lupus? Some different. Some different, right? You understand? All that are condition of hell. You understand? You must 9 and 2. You must 9 and 2.
Book of Amos, chapter 9 and verse 2. Though they dig into hell, then shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down.
Verse 3. Where was 3?
And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them.
All right, you all understand that? All right. Though they dig into hell, then shall my hand take them and climb up to heaven. I will bring them down. Right? Don't be afraid of these Rockefellers or Rothschild or these voodoo man and voodoo woman. You understand? If they climb up to heaven, you're going to pull them down. You understand? You're going to put them in hell. You understand? So don't be afraid of them. Just fear the Lord. The Lord have all the power. And these Rockefellers who say, you know, one will order, they're going to put a chip in you, and whoever it is that we say to make people get frightened. Don't fear them. You understand?
Yeah.
If you're hiding in the bottom of the sea, go and read back verse 3.
And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel,
Right?
will I search and take them out thence.
Right?
And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea,
Right? So they're hiding in the bottom of the sea and all they're hiding. Right?
thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them.
The serpent shall bite them. So no matter where it is, you all go find them, you go destroy them. Right? No matter where it is, right? And of course, you're some ways, let's say that but even though the Rockefellers, some people might say, but the Rockefellers, they have money, they're rich. Rothschild are rich, they have money, they're wealthy. Those we have an army, military soldiers, you understand, they have nice, cool, well, America.
Is this referencing to, you know, where they know they're making those underground bunkers and, you know, making all kind of facilities under the sea.
Right, yes.
Things up in the sky.
In space, yeah, that thing in the moon.
Space.
Mm-hmm.
All the mountains and stuff they have. You know, places where they can build and hide.
Yes. Now underground tunnels where they could hide, yeah. That's what it's talking about. Right? And of course the people and them saying, you know, these people are them rich. And the Lord we can't take them out. Some people, some Christians might say that, right? Romans 9 and 17. Romans 9 and 17. Right? What the Lord does, the Lord does raise up our enemies so we could take them out.
Romans chapter 9 and verse 17. For the scripture said unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
Right? So that his power will be declared throughout the whole earth. Right? This is why he raised up Pharaoh. Right? This is why these people are named Illuminati, the high and mighty. This is why the Olympics, Thunder Olympics, all those as part of the Illuminati. Pokemon, all those things is part of the Illuminati. You understand? We all said the worry man. And he just raised them up so that his power will be declared through you. When people see all these Illuminati people and them so high and mighty and powerful, and the Lord just take them out in a minute. We'll say, yeah, but the Lord, He is the one to fear. He was fearing the wrong people all the time. The Lord is the one to fear. You understand? This is why I say that things are 4 times written for our learning, so we could see how strong and mighty that the Egyptians was, and then how the Lord wiped them out. So when you see in these things today that these people high and mighty, and they can't be taken out, scriptures was here for our learning. So when you read them, you will say, nah, even though they're high and mighty, the Lord can still take them out. You understand? So don't fear the Illuminati. You need to think to fear the Lord. That is, you need to think to fear right now. Right? Right? What's up on the time here now? So, before we close up the class, I just want to right. Some of them not here, but I just want to say this is what it says. We recognize, right? The Captain Mashak, the generals, and them. They recognize some of the hard work that you all men and your ribs do. Your ribs sometimes provide food for us. Maca, right? Maca not here, right? The camera could some of these men. Right, so look at right, so y'all is hard working man, and the captains and the generals and them. Just get report about all the great hospitality, right, from all of your brothers and your ribs to come on this show. So you have you can stand up on this show. Yeah, stand up. This Officer McQuaid, right down. That's the war. This is something that I don't see. Right? Right, so you see, right, Officer McQuack, Officer Tazo, right, Officer Yakad. So you can see, right? Officer Michael, right, Officer Shah, right, Sugar Barrett, yeah, stand up. Right? Again, Captain Mashak and in general, there's a report out of the hospitality and your ribs and your cook food every week. Man, they'll come up here every week, the ribs and them just cook food and bring it up here for us. Right? Also from Officer Maka, but he's not here. Maka is not do the work of the Lord in this house. Captain Mashak and the generals just get report about it every week. And so we just wanted to make all know that they recognize it. They hear the report, right? So I just want to say congrats, right? Right, so with that, we pass the class off to Christian Officer Michael.
This is the I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K out of 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yahanna. New rules for brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the word. After 6 months, if your brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to the brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find this in Numbers 18 and 21 and Malachi 3, verses 8 to 10. Means tenth in the Hebrew and is pronounced Ma'ashara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like to give. Upcoming holy convocations, right, is the memorial of the blowing of the trumpets, right? September 28th, sundown, right? And you can find it in Leviticus 23, 24 to 25. Remind Akim and Aquatium to check on social media, such as ISUPK.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so on for ISUPK events and materials. If a brother wants to be a trooper in the school, then he is to start wearing all black, which includes black boots, like shirt, black pants, like headbands or scarves. And with that, we say Amajum. As we turn and face east to say the Lord's Prayer. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kwadash, Hayya, Shamka, Yahweh, Malakwatka, Taba'a, Ratazaka, Hayya, Aisha, Barataza, Kawa, Hayya, Hashemayim, Natan Nawa, Lakam, Kal, Yawam, Wasalak Nawa, Kawawat Nawa, Kasalak Nawa, Kawawat Yanawa, Wala'a, Tabaya Nawa, Manasayawan, Abal, Awashai Nawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwat, Waha'ala, Wataparat, Ayolamium, Aman.
In the English, what we said was, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day, our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power and the glory, forever. So be it.
Right? We're now going to say the hakak or the power prayer. Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'asham,
Ba'asham,
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
Babakusha,
Babakusha,
Natan Nanawa,
Natan Nanawa,
Hakak,
Hakak,
Hakak, Larapa'a,
Larapa'a,
Kal,
Kal,
Mayakala,
Mayakala,
Wakamadawa,
Wakamarawa,
Hakak,
Hakak, Lata'a,
Hamatazariam,
Hamatazariam,
Lahakwayam,
Lahakwayam,
Lamatayam,
Lamakayam,
Hakak,
Hakak,
Ail Rakawat,
Ayawat,
Hatamayala,
Hatamayala,
Lagarashan,
Lagarashan,
Bahasham,
Bahasham,
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
Tawadama.
Tawalama.
In English, what we said was Yahweh.
Yahweh,
In the name of Yahushua.
in the name of Yahushai,
Please give us the power.
please give us the power,
The power to heal.
the power to heal
All manner of sickness.
all manner of sickness
And all manner of disease.
and all manner of disease,
The power to cleanse the lepers.
the power to cleanse the lepers,
The power to raise the dead.
the power to raise the dead,
The power against unclean spirits.
the power against unclean spirits,
To cast them out.
to cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Come on.
This is the curses. I.S.U.P.K curses prayer. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh,
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth,
And all things living.
and all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
In the name of Yahushua.
in the name of Yahushua.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction
To the heathen.
to the heathen
That speak against us.
that speak against us.
Thy prophets.
Thy prophets,
The teachers.
the teachers,
The princes.
the princes,
The priests.
the priests,
The Israelite brothers.
the Israelite brothers,
And the schools.
and the schools.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction
To the heathen.
to the heathen,
And shake loose.
and shake
The
loose
treasure.
the treasure
Of the rich of Israel.
of the rich of Israel
That refuse to give to the school.
that refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches.
To enter into thy sanctuary.
To enter into thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction
To the Edomites.
to the Edomites
And the nation.
and the nation.
And the drug dealers.
And the drug dealers.
Court system.
Court system.
Prison system.
Prison system.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the governments of our enemy.
All the governments.
Roman Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church,
The Pope.
the Pope,
Islam.
Islam.
Christianity. Egyptology.
Egyptology.
Militia.
the militia,
Ku Klux Klan.
Ku Klux Klan.
Area Nation.
Area Nation.
Skinheads.
Skinheads.
Quasi-Comitazi. Gay movement.
Gay movement.
Lesbian movement.
Lesbian movement.
Spies.
Spies.
Workers of witchcraft.
Workers of witchcraft.
NASA space program.
NASA space program.
Army.
Navy.
Navy. Air Force.
Air Force.
Marines. Wall Street. Open up the internet.
Open up the internet.
And the airwaves.
And the airwaves.
The cable access channels.
Cable access channels.
And the radio channels.
And the radio channels.
Convict the spirit.
Convict the spirits
Of any of thy people.
of any of thy people
that seek to stop us.
that seek to stop us
And bring swift destruction.
and bring swift destruction
To all the heathen.
to all the heathen
that stand in our way.
that stand in our way
Or try to stop us.
or try to stop us
From broadcasting our word.
from broadcasting our word
Throughout the planet Earth.
throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the plagues.
Let loose all the plagues.
Cause them to go to and fro.
Cause them to go to and fro
Through the earth.
through the earth
And consume them.
and consume them.
Let the plague shake.
Let the plagues shake
The house of the thief and the murderer.
the house of the thief and the murderer.
Let the Yahushua,
Let Yahushua,
Michael,
Michael,
and Gabriel,
come
down with the flying swords,
come down with the flying saucers
and punish all the heathen,
punish all the heathen
that come up against us, as we speak thy word,
as we speak thy word.
Cause it to be known by all,
Cause it to be known by all
that it is the angels that have done it,
that it is the angels that have done it.
Cause it to be spread throughout,
Cause it to be spread throughout
the media,
throughout
the whole world,
the whole world.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
In the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you always.
Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it. Right? We're now going to say the bless Israel. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'asham.
Ba'asham.
Yahushai.
Yahushai.
Barak Lenawa.
Barak Lenawa.
Wayashala.
Wayashala.
Wabayak.
Wabayak.
Separium.
Separium.
Barak.
Barak.
Rapa.
Rapa.
Magan.
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 Kobe and Kwasi.
Kobe and Kwasi.
Kayla and Kelly.
Kayla and Kelly.
Tashika.
Tashika.
All the men of Israel fighting to come into the truth.
All the men of Israel fighting to come into the truth.
All the women of Israel fighting to come into the truth.
All the women of Israel fighting to come into the truth.
Commanding General Yahanna.
Commanding General Yahanna.
General.
General.
Captain.
Captain.
The officers.
The officers.
Troopers.
Troopers.
Sisters.
Sisters.
Children.
Children.
Barak the Pash.
Barak the
Nah.
Kaina.
Osil.
Osil.
Janice.
Janice.
Kinti and family.
Commanding General Yahanna.
Commanding General Yahanna.
Generals.
Generals.
Officers.
Your officers.
Troopers.
Troopers.
Sisters.
Sisters.
Children.
Children.
Brothers and sisters fighting to come into the truth.
People looking for the truth.
People looking for the truth.
Have mercy upon all the destroyed of Israel.
Have mercy upon all the destroyed of
And
Israel.
our families.
And our families.
Commanding General Yahanna.
Commanding General Yahanna.
Generals.
Generals.
Captains.
Captains.
The officers.
The officers.
Troopers.
Troopers.
Sisters.
Sisters.
Children.
Children.
John family.
John family.
The Koto family.
Koto family.
And all the brothers and sisters of the I.S.U.P.K.
And all the brothers and sisters of the I.S.U.P.K.
All the brothers and sisters of the I.S.U.P.K.
All the brothers and sisters of the I.S.U.P.K.
Yakal.
Yakal.
Wilson.
Janice. Janice.
Harris. Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Martin.
Pixie.
Tasha. Daniel.
All the brothers and sisters in the I.S.U.P.K.
All the brothers and sisters in the I.S.U.P.K.
All the brothers and sisters in the commented truth.
All the brothers and sisters fighting to come to the truth.
Daniela.
Wesleyan.
Zion.
All the brothers and sisters in the I.S.U.P.K.
All the brothers and sisters in the I.S.U.P.K.
All the brothers and sisters coming into the I.S.U.P.K.
All the brothers and sisters coming into the I.S.U.P.K.
Destroy our people and mercy on them.
The destroyer of the people and mercy on them.
The Bawa.
The Bawa.
Ba'asham.
Ba'asham.
Yahushai.
Yahushai.
Tawara Aman.
Tawara Aman.
Right? What you just said was, Lord, in the name of Yahushai, bless us and Israel and the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect our loved ones. In the name of Yahushai, thank you. So be it.
Men of Israel, let's give the teacher one courtesy salute. Amajim Shabbat. Amajim. Barak. Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai Barakatah.
How about Shimya Shabbat?
Yadamata. Class dismissed.